So today I'm going to show you how to make potatoes and quinoa baked from the sun. So this is the insert of a GoSun Sport E. So this E option has the option to plug this into a 12-volt source. So it has this plug here. So if the sun goes down, if the sun's really late in the day, you can plug it in to kind of finish it off charging or finish it off cooking, or just cook it at night too with just that plug. And heats it up quite fast. So this is half a cup of quinoa, just white quinoa, and I've found putting into a glass cup is a little easier to get it in here versus like a measuring cup. And you just kind of shake it until it's fairly equal. Doesn't have to be too exact. And then here's some potatoes. So this is just cubed, pretty small, nothing too big. And with this, if you have bigger cuts of vegetables, whatever there may be that you want to make sure they're really cooked. Anything you put towards the back, opposite side of the handle, this will stay hotter than this side. This whole thing gets equally cooked, but just down here it retains the heat a bit better because it doesn't have a way to escape. So I tend to kind of start at the back and just kind of fill it in. I'll focus more on the back because those will get cooked a lot better. So once you kind of test these potatoes by putting a knife and tip into it, if the ends down here are soft, then you can assume everything down here is soft and cooked as well. So I tend to put a little bit less towards the front. But I put a few up there just so I can check it a little easier without letting out too much heat. Just try to keep it fairly well distributed. Okay, so that is it. So now this will sit in the sun for 50 minutes, sometimes an hour, depending if the sun has some cloud cover briefly, but it's pretty sunny today, so it should be pretty much right at 50 if you have no cloud cover. And then what you do with the water, so this is half a cup of quinoa and about maybe like a handful of potatoes. So this is kind of my meal for tonight. So this is a cup of water. You can use like broth, soup broth, stuff like that. This is just some lemon water with water. So it's easier to put this in and then put the water in so you're not like carrying this sloshing thing to the cooker. So I'll take you outside and show you the next step. Okay, so the first thing you do is extend the wings. You can lock the legs as these little locking clips right here. So just extend that all the way and then you'll see this little bubble here, and so there's this little red dot that casts a shadow on this kind of mark here. So what you do just kind of tilt this from the bottom until you see, it's probably hard to get this on camera, you just want to center that dot, the shadow in the middle. If anything, just a little bit below it because the sun moves. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So let's kind of put it in a few inches. And you can start putting the water in. This is a cup. Okay, so kind of start putting it mostly in. You fill this until it's about 1/4 inch from the top, so pretty full. It's good to make sure your ground is fairly level. This usually takes most of the full cup. Sometimes there's a little bit extra. So that's it. And just very gently close it. Try not to spill any water. And this last part, you can put some oil on this to make it close a little bit better. Just go very slow. And that's it. Make sure the wings are open all the way. And you just kind of wait. It's good to clean this off and on. So you just wait for 15 minutes. I'll come back and we'll check it together. No clouds in the sky today, so it should be done in 50. I'll see you soon. Okay, so here we are 15 minutes later. You can see a little bit of steam coming out of there. And so this won't be hot to touch. Maybe slightly warm, but it's not going to burn your fingers or anything. So that's what we're looking like. Check the potatoes. Potatoes are good. You can see all the way to the end. Looks good. So I have cooked like frozen veggies in here. You kind of put the frozen veggies in with the water and everything and let it cook. I usually put the veggies in first, so then you can just fill it up with water. It does get overcooked because the veggies are in here so long, but so I tend to cook those separate on their own. But this looks done to me. So very beautiful, cooked by the sun. And then you kind of put this out of the sun, let it cool down, and you can put this in a bowl and eat it. So pretty cool, cooked by the sun, no electricity, powered by the sun, pretty awesome.